Breaking news, my lovely, wonderful people. The matter now, the channel, they don't turn am head. You know, say where you get hose, you can turn it in such a way it will start spraying the water. In another way, to start pouring the water, depending on the nozzle you fix into the mouth. That's what is happening now. The channel has changed, and this is now the spotlight is on Wole Soyinka. Well, Obaseki says Wole Soyinka went to UI but cannot tender the certificate. Now, wow, a lot of clarification needs to be done in Nigeria. In case you are not aware and you've not heard it, our very own brother Wole Soyinka, the Nobel laureate, has even released out a statement threatening everyone and anyone that if they produce any form of evidence to show that he did not go to the school he went to, he did not attain the degrees or whatever he said he has gotten, he said he will strip himself of every achievement, both known and unknown. He will strip himself and he will accept it and he will step down. However, none of those things have come up. But John Pedro said, well, this country, wonderful things are happening. No, in case you are not aware, you are in the land of wonder. Where, according to him, Wole Soyinka said he went to University of Ibadan. Okay, now that they call UI. He said, but he does not have the certificates or anything. And University of Ibadan is in Nigeria to prove for it. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. The Director of Research and Strategy of the People Democratic Party in the 2023 general election, Don Pedro Obaseki, revealed that Nobel laureate Professor Wole Soyinka went to the University of Ibadan, UI, but cannot tender the school certificate. According to Obaseki, Soyinka cannot tender the certificate because he was rusticated from the school in the 1950s. Wow. Obaseki made a statement on Sunday after he was told that a classmate of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has come out to testify that the president was his classmate. This comes amidst the controversies surrounding the academic record of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the appeal filed against him at the Supreme Court. Obaseki, in an interview on AIT, argued that the main issue is not whether Tinubu attended the Chicago State University or not, but whether he graduated or forged the certificate is the matter on ground. He added that the school disowned the certificate that he submitted to INEC and even went further to say that they have never seen such a certificate. They presented other certificates that have transited over time since the university started, but said the one Tinubu produced, it has never come to their eyes. They've never seen it. According to him, look, let me say this. You say he brought someone that attended the school together. Let me just use a very simple example. In the 1950s, Professor Wole Soyinka went to the University of Ibadan, but he cannot tender the University of Ibadan certificate. Do you know why? They said no. He said because he was rusticated. He didn't finish the school. He went to carry out court activity, planting and starting a new confraternity. So as a result of that, it is common public knowledge that he attended it too. Yes, it is not whether he attended or not. The person who attended it, is he male or female? The person who attended it, according to the certificate, is female. They are trying to make clarification. How come it's only Tinubu's own that have all these discrepancies? The certificate is shown in the file 26, page 7 of the same deposition. The man that status clearly shows that they do not recognize it, and even went to say this was the first time during the proceedings that they have seen that certificate. So now don't hear I'm not me talk am now don't hear everything. They say well say the result will be say our brother Nobel laureate and a man who is doing fantastically well in his discipline, as it will be said. They said he actually went to University of Ibadan, according to John Pedro. He said, yes, he went there. He said, but the question is not whether he went. He said, according to him, he said Wole Soyinka was rusticated. And you know why? According to him, he said because Wole Soyinka went there and was carrying out court activity, establishing A, B, C, and Z. And at the end of the day, they sent him packing. He said, so that's the case of Tinubu. Whether Tinubu went there or not, under oath, the university registrar said the certificate Tinubu produced, they've never seen it. That they don't have an idea where that certificate came from. That in fact, that this is the first time their eyes is being set on such a certificate. Yes, he said this is the first time they are setting their eyes on it. He says, so when we look at the whole thing, we can see for ourselves that something is seriously missing. And Nigerians needs to take things very seriously, arising from where we currently are now to make sure that things are done properly, decently, and in order. He said it will go a long way, a very long way. So look at it yourself. Let me know what you think with all of this currently happening. We need this country and we need things to be better. We must rise up. Am I saying Wole Soyinka did not go to school? No, that's not what I said, though. I said John Pedro, Obaseki, say well, say Tinubu, I beg your pardon, Wole Soyinka really did went to the school, but he did not graduate. I would say no. He say we say the rusticator. So I don't. Maybe he went to the school. He did not say, but that's the understanding he has. So my lovely people, again and again, it is up to you and I to ensure that we are rising up and doing what is needed, right, to save this nation from imminent shame. Wole Soyinka is not a small person. What I mean by that, it is somebody who has done very well. Oh yes, Wole Soyinka. Oh, don't bring Nigeria so many very great opportunity in terms of, in his field of endeavor, he has done well. He has become an authority. However, is that all it is? Is that all there is to it? So these are some of the things happening and why we all must rise up and ensure that we do not allow the same thing over and over again. Where do we go from here? And how do we make this difference? How can we all sincerely, truly rise up and ensure that those who lie and who wants to destroy this nation do not have opportunity to do so? If things are going to turn, we will have to rise up to the occasion and we'll have to speak out. And we must not allow the same thing which has been destroying this nation to take over this nation. Leave us a comment. Yes, please leave us a comment. Don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can always get all our latest news. Remember that you have a voice, and so every one of us must rise up to the occasion and ensure that we do everything that is needed and necessary to bring Nigeria to where it ought to be. The days upon us are so important. Let's not leave ourselves to chance. Yes? From us is bye for now. Can we together say enough is enough? We don't know, but probably it is worth looking into. Have a fantastic day. God bless. Bye for now.